Well, folks, it's the last quick call I had from this little deal we bought. You saw some of the other things. We had the Sacagawea advance release. I think we had the Tuskegee Airmen advance release. Well, this is the Lincoln Cent that is out of the advance release little deal that we bought. Now, the interesting part about this is anytime you do any proof sets, really the most desirable single coin out of a proof set that's been certified is almost always the Kennedy half dollar. Now, the Kennedy half dollar from this set in advance release sold out in 2021 probably at $100 or $129, $149, somewhere right around in there. The next most popular, and it's not even close, is the Lincoln Cent. And so to have any of these left out of this 2021 proof set is fantastic, and particularly in proof 70. The Lincolns are particularly difficult to get in proof 70 condition just because it's made out of manganese brass, and it just kind of doesn't strike up as well as some of the clad stuff that they have out there. So I mean, this is always one of those things that's a very, very difficult coin to get in perfect condition. So it's out of the proof set. And so remember, proof is not a condition, but a method of manufacturing. Proof coins are made differently. They're struck multiple times at higher pressures. And that's how you get this beautiful mirror finish that you see on the coins. That mirror finish that you see on the coins is always very, very difficult to get, and hence why the perfect condition is hard to get on this. So this comes out of the proof set. It's the only place that it comes from is out of the proof set, and so that makes it desirable. But the real key to this, of course, it's the fact it's Lincoln Cent, it's absolutely perfect, is the advance release. And I want to talk for just a second about the advance release, because you don't see it very often. And the reason you don't see it very often is it is extraordinarily rare. It's a program that was instituted by the United States Mint. That's almost 10 years ago now, somewhere right around in there, a little over 5 years ago, where they decided to take some of the products that they released in a year, not everything, but some of the products, and release them to basically the 18 biggest dealers in the country that order from the United States Mint. And we get these, we're obviously one of those dealers, and we get these before the public has coins released. So when you understand that, that's who you're dealing with. You're dealing with someone who the Mint considers one of its absolute best customers, one of the 12 top dealers in the United States, in essence, indeed the world, and that's how you get these fantastic advance release coins. Now, the special part about this is not only you have a Lincoln Cent that's absolutely proof perfect, but this advance release, it is the only official designation by the United States Mint of when a coin is released. You see out there first day of issue, you see early release, you see all these designations. That's between collectors and the grading companies and the dealers. We've come up with that, and there's very specific and strict rules for that. But there's one official designation, and it's advance release, and that means it's been released prior to first day of issue. It is pre-first day of issue. It is by far the most valuable, the most desirable, the most collectible, the most highly sought after designation on any coin, and because of that, and because of what is required to get an advance release designation, we got to get the coins before they're released to the public. Got to send them out to the grading companies. They have to get them before they're released to the general public. They have to get them in holders and before they're released to the general public. Because of that entire process where this coin has to be chaperoned basically from the mint until it gets in holder is very expensive. That's why the average cost just to certify for the 18 people in the entire world that can get advance release, just the cost for the certification without coin or anything else at NGC is $40 to even $50 per coin. So for literally less than the cost of certification, you can own one of the single most desirable Lincoln Cents that has ever been released by the United States Mint, because it is advance release, it is perfect, that you see right there. It is ultra cameo. The RD means red, so you have red and brown BRW. All the new stuff tends to be red. Incredible pricing, very limited quantity, advance release. It's what every single solitary collector wants, with one of the most singularly popular items in modern numismatics, the Lincoln Cent. We've got about 15 dozen of these, so you got to call and get yours today.